Take your CJ7 all the way to 11. Jeepin' with Cool Guy.
As you get further into taking apart the axle, and the wheel hub, and all those other types of pieces, and you get the dust shield off, which I'm going to do here in a minute, just the nuts that go around there. I tried to take the spindle off of the other wheel by myself. I tried using, you definitely don't want to hit this with a hammer, just because it's a spindle, it's made out of metal, and it's got bearings that sit on it, unless you want to replace this, and these are about $100 a piece. Your choice. But the point is that you have to get some kind of a puller to get this thing off, because there's a collar on the inside of this spindle that sits on the inside of the steering knuckle, or the arm knuckle. And it doesn't make a difference how much pounding you put in there, how much rust reducer or PB blaster type of stuff that you put in there, it's not gonna come off. You just can't get the angle to do it. And instead of damaging this thing, spend the money and get you one of these. I ordered this online through Amazon. It's an OEM tool. It's part 27104. I'll put this in the description of the video. But essentially this is just a really big socket. It's 30 bucks. And you screw it right on to the end of the spindle here. And it's got 3 different sets. So you could use this on other vehicles, but if you have a spindle that has to come off, this is the only way that you're going to be able to get it off. And believe me, I've tried a whole bunch of different things. I tried using a puller and pushing in on the shaft, and all the shaft does is it gets further pushed in on there, and you wind up bending the metal sleeve that goes around the axle. That just doesn't work. So instead of damaging your system, spend 30 bucks, screw this thing on here, and then you get a slide hammer. Rent it from AutoZone or O'Reilly's or Advanced Auto or whatever your auto place that rents tools out. Get a 5-pound puller and just pop this thing off. Like that action, pop this off. It's really the only way to make it happen. Okay, so this is how this goes. Spindle puller goes right on the end here. Screw it in as far as it will go. You can get your 5-pound, 10-pound, whatever this thing is, 5-pound hammer puller, slide hammer puller. Thread it into the end as far as this will go. The reason you want to go in as far as you possibly can is you want to make sure that you've got as much tension on, or as much thread connection as possible, so you don't pull the thing out. And then just pop it as many times as you need to get through this. Okay, so as of right now, you can see how there's no way you're going to be able to pound this thing off. I mean, if I can't get this thing off that easily with a slide hammer, you're not doing this beating on the thing. And there is your spindle in all of its glory. Straighten out your axle, knuckle. You can see why I need to replace these things. Then you can just pull the axle straight out. Well, apparently I need to move some stuff. It's kind of funny, I have to move my rolling toolkit cart out of the way. I didn't really anticipate doing this. This is the much longer arm than the passenger side. So there's your whole drive axle. We'll be replacing this universal joint here, and we're replacing the ball joints, upper and lower. That's the next step, and in the next video.